Hey YouTube, thank you guys for tuning into my channel. So today I filmed for you guys a updated highlight and contour video. I felt like it was way overdue, so I wanted to show you some of the products that I have been using lately to do my highlight and to set it, and also for my contour. I did switch up a few things. Some of the things are actually still the same. So if you want to see this look, make sure that you stay tuned. Bye. Hey guys, thank you again for tuning into my channel. So I already started to apply the Matte and Poreless by Maybelline foundation. I am in the shade 360. It's a little bit too dark for me, but I make it work. I've already applied my color corrector, so that's the peachy tone that you see there. So I'm running this all over my eyelids, through my brows. So I'm running the foundation through all these areas just to even out my skin tone. I then go in with MAC's Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NW40 with my favorite foundation brush. I use this for my cream contour, as I'm going to show you in the video, which is a Sephora 56 Flawless Foundation brush. I absolutely love this brush. Okay, and the reason why I'm using this concealer is because it controls oils. I love the matte finish that it gives, and it just picks up really, really beautiful in cameras. And it also has SPF 15, I believe, or 25. I would definitely have to double check, but I'll definitely post a link in the description bar where you can pick this up. And then I'm also applying this in down the bridge of my nose, in the middle of my forehead, and then I'm also going to apply it on my cupid's bow, which is right above my lip, and then also on my chin. So you want to make sure that you are blending the concealer so that you don't see any harsh lines and you don't see where the concealer begins and where it ends. I'm also taking that same concealer, I'm going to apply underneath my contour line just to bring out my contour a little bit more. You'll see why at the once I apply my contour shade. I'm also going back in with the same concealer, and I'm just going underneath my eyes just once more just to re-brighten up that area. I'm just taking this flat foundation brush to buff out my areas to make sure that everything is blended. And then I'm going to take my Sacha Buttercup highlighting powder, and I'm going to set everywhere that I highlighted with that concealer, which was underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and then I'm also going to use that right where I highlighted underneath my contour just to make my contour pop out a little bit more. So the brush that I'm using to apply my Sacha Buttercup highlighting powder is just a flat powder brush. You can use any brush that you have that you use to set your powders with. I just chose to use this one because it was close. And for my cream contour, I am using Studio Tech. This is in the shade NW58, and you can find this at MAC. You don't necessarily have to do a cream contour, but if you wanted to just pop out a little bit more, you can definitely use a cream contour or a concealer, whichever one. This is actually a foundation that you can actually use too. So this is just another option. If you have a foundation that's a little bit too dark lying around, you can actually use it to apply your cream contours, your contour as well. I'm also going to contour just the bridge of my nose down the sides just a little bit. As you can see, my nose is really defined and it's pretty short and small, so I didn't really need to do it. I just wanted to show you for the sake of the video and to show you where you can add warmth without drastically changing your nose. So I'm going back in with that flat powder brush, and I'm just going in and buffing out the harsh lines so that everything is blended seamlessly and it looks more natural as opposed to being really dramatic. I'm going back in with my Sacha Buttercup just to re-brighten up the under eye area, which I feel got lost once I apply my contour. And then I'm going to bake just a little bit underneath my contour line just to give it that little sharpness, just in the back, just to give my face a little bit more dimension. You can actually skip this step. You don't have to necessarily do it, but I chose to do it because that's how I normally do my contours. Just in that area right there, I like to sharpen it just a tad. And to set my contour, I'm actually using Film Noir blush. And then I just did this little quick brow demo here. If you ladies would like for me to go in depth with my updated brow tutorial, let me know. I also have a link of one that I previously recorded about a year ago. Nothing's really just changed, maybe just the products, but the technique is the same. I outlined and filled in my brows with Velvet Stone, which is the Volux brow pencil from MAC Cosmetics. I also went in with Strut, which is another brow pencil, also from MAC Cosmetics, just to lightly fill in my brows. I used the Strut, which is like a reddish tone brown, just to give my eyes a little bit more of a natural appearance and to create hair-like strokes. So I'm going back in with the same concealer that I use for underneath my eyes to highlight. I'm using that to clean up underneath my brow to give me that nice clean brow, almost that wax, just wax look. And here you have the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.